Aeris knows this. We're continuing where we left off here. We're still fighting the dragon. We're actually gonna healing wind here actually to heal up all the party members here. That is the true low level challenge, of course. So you know, the dragon has been tricky so far, but I'm thinking last time we did a mistake of not being tranquilized up here and stuff like that. But yeah, we have been able to deal quite a bit of damage here with our summons and stuff like that. We have Kyota left here, and Odin. And that's going to be able to deal quite a lot of damage. He's getting pretty low now. That is nice. Yeah, we put all of the stuff on her though. It's actually a bit crazy. We are running out of barrier though. It's a bit scary. I would like everyone to survive this though, because you know, because it could get scary to try and do damage with her with just her staff or whatever, right? Heal there first. So yeah, we do have Ifrit left here and we do have Kyota, but none of them are good. We can attack here once though. We need to barrier up here though. Yeah. Please barrier her up again. That's really scary because Claude has he has 1,000 health left. And if that did not heal fully, we need to heal fully actually here. He stacks on himself here. And we need to barrier up again. Yeah, I'm gonna let everyone survive this fight here actually because we need... Because this is just way too you know... Okay, that was very... You can see she does 500k or 5k here. So yeah. The keep man, of course, we used rune omelet, which wasn't the best thing we could have had equipped here. So we cannot really use like a rune omelet strategy. And we are going to need a different setup for this boss here coming up. So yeah, now we got Bahamut material, which as you can see requires less than the other thing. What is this? Black material. Okay, let's just speed up here because a little bit more takes, blah blah blah. Yeah, it becomes smaller and smaller, then it gets crossed by the temple. So more. But the thing is, these would have actually been safe in here if they didn't take the black material out, because Separate couldn't have gone without. And even though he has like black capes, like the black capes cannot get inside, you know. Yeah. And we can rest here. Let's go back inside again. Hello, music. That's a bit weird though. But yeah, now she's 22. And 19 about... I was gonna say a different name there, but... Because we got out with Bahamut and we Odin on her. Then we luck plus. And we steal. And we put restore here. Boom. And then restore. The other ones you don't need because they don't do enough damage. No, none of them. Shockmog could freeze maybe though. Claude should be having time, and he should be having barrier. Poison I don't think does anything. Now cover as well. Cover. She wants to have long range. She wants to have counter attack and. Sense on Claude and sense on her as well. And deathblow. Enemy skill. Yes, she wants to try and one. And he wants to bomb death sentence on it. And then the question is, what do we care about leveling up here? All. I think that's our build. Yeah, that's our build. The question is, do we lose out on our ribbon though by doing this? We can of course switch to Dragon Omelet here so you can see, yeah, it has Fire, Cold and Lightning. But you see it's a big upgrade there of our defense, but yeah, but then first we rest there again. Now the thing though is it gonna be killable with this setup here, that has been set to slowest. And so I think this is gonna be tricky here, but we are actually gonna save over the woodlands area. Now the thing is of course that if we cannot do this without Phoenix Downs, things are gonna get scary of course. And now basically there's no way to fall down, so there's no way to go anywhere else, so you cannot like access a shop or anything and get some more and get some Phoenix Downs. And now we get to fight Demon Ball. That wasn't normally gonna do an extra part, but you know, we need to figure out the Red Dragon and stuff like that, but yeah, keep in mind that the Red Dragon is gonna be even harder doing the lowest level possible challenge and stuff like that, you know. So barrier first, barrier is really important. We begin with Bahamut here, then we send with her, boom, ow, that's 503 damage, that's not very nice. However, Demon Wall, if I remember correctly, is slow as the Demon Swamp's weakness, and you can theoretically actually slow him. So if you had grinded out haste at this point to have slow, then you can actually slow him. It's very powerful. There is an item you can use that can get the same effect as well, so yeah. So we need 1800 of that because our magic stack is pretty cracked. You're level 45, so yeah, 10,000 health, yeah. Caving is bad, that might kill Tifa. I don't kill Tifa sadly. Right, that's not a good start. But that of course will make things slightly easier because we have less characters to worry about. And she still takes quite a lot of damage there. The question is though, does he leave work here? Does that actually freeze him for a while? I think that actually slows him, maybe, but I'm not 100% certain. And I believe we wanna haste up here. Actually, Odin wanna kill him. With haste and claw as well. I don't think you can poison Demon Ball though. Yeah, normally the thing you're supposed to rely on in this boss battle, except for a few summons, is actually that you need to rely on the 256 with that. Yeah, that's one thing you could rely on is just doing damage with limit breaks, you know, and stuff like that is entirely possible as well. I thought we have turbo eaters left, or otherwise we're gonna have to use an elixir maybe eventually as well. He's not tasted up yet. Oh, I don't like that zoom in, that might mean that our demon rush is coming up. It also looks like we're gonna run out of barrier eventually, Aeris, but we do have an elixir though. Okay. Yeah, we do have an elixir and mega elixir as well. Okay, so he's doing that, he's preparing to do that. Oh, that's too early with barrier, that's too early. She's not out of barrier yet. So defend with her. Cast barrier now. He do 403 damage because I didn't have barrier up. Ow. What else do you have left? Okay, 7400, which is not particularly good that he has that much left. I think it's elixir time. So she gets back all of her MP. Reduce our caving, no problem. Right, that could be used as an emergency heal, and we can actually cast Kyoto still. That's good. I didn't know if we had MP left and stuff like that, but yeah, but he shouldn't be immune to any element here. Now this is not going to be huge damage or anything, but it's still going to help. Because otherwise you're meant to slap on like nail bat here and all the other stuff. Six damage. Yeah, because eventually Claude is going to need to do the thing as well with the elixir and stuff like that, so yeah, you know. Maybe we should have kept the Trine as well. I'm gonna double cure him actually here because I'm not certain if it will heal for full. I think that did heal for full, yeah it did actually. Barry just ran out there though. I think we need to, you know what, Alexei? Because we need to be able to put a barrier here again. Okay, so without barrier you take 200 damage there. It's not particularly nice. Hit kill. Yeah, now we're dead. Right, so we need to push damage here. And then we need to heal sometimes. Then of course it begins doing the whole drop a bunch of stuff. Wow, it created through the barrier. Yeah, we're dead. Main problem is Tifa died way too early there for that fight. Yeah, that was a problem. Is there a different setup we could do? Kyoto I don't feel was worth it, neither was Odin. Right, Odin was not worth the damage. Neither was Kyoto. Let's try powersoul. Have it, I guess. Let's try that maybe. Yeah, we have long range on her. But maybe keep clothing. No. Clothing front row would be too dangerous. We will want to do that when we have done the setup more properly. Barrier. Because I think it's all going to be about physical attacks or casting Trine. Then maybe you put the Trine on her instead. You know. Yeah, put the Trine on her instead. And let us have a bunch of steals. I mean, I feel the steals are nice, but we don't do anything. So we can have an all here. Maybe put a steal on her. And put a steal on Tifa. Right. We have another sense though. So we have sense. We have sense, yeah, we have 2 senses. I'm gonna try again, because I do think that there's gonna be a strat that can probably work. From our course is the Ace that she died, of course, way too quick. And stuff that, because we got a bit unlucky there. So we're gonna test that here again. Because right, so barrier has priority, and casting barrier and stuff that has very high priority, and then it's basically casting haste on everyone after we get barrier up. And then basically a lot of it is being reliant on limit breaks as well. So that's, yes, you know, we stand first here with her. She begins immediately with Bahamut. When I'm snake cast barrier on Tifa first. And Mega Flare was just to do damage. And stuff that. That's the only thing really that does damage. Now, Choco Mode I do believe can be useful. But normally it is basically about like casting the limit breaks, but I think that limit breaks does not get affected by the front or back row or whatever, right? But yeah. Now, if we could get sentence Tifa, then that could be really good. Yeah, this is why you would normally want to have Phoenix Downs here. Like I said, all of them. Because she's going to be death blowing, or he already starts with Demon Rush. But he should have a long cooldown now that he has fucking Demon Rush. Like he shouldn't be able to attack immediately after Demon Rushing. And the best thing is, yeah, good. Because she can healing thing here. Okay, that's some okay-ish damage, I think. And we try and prioritize casting barrier here again. Someone is gonna do Demon Rush again. Actually, when Snack is barriering up here. White is not doing anything right now. It's not doing enough to. She's still gonna do that. She's gonna kill herself. And then Claw is putting barrier on her. Yeah, going much better this time. Let's bio hits. Okay, that's not really what I wanted to see. Okay, that is 0 damage, that is confirmed. Bio does hit on him. More damage with this, of course. 397, which is good. Kill. 6,872, boom, 204 damage. Cave-in. He's up. Yeah. We're just gonna try Demide there and see if it actually works. Yeah, that would have been fun if Demide would have been his weakness, but yeah. Let's try and see how much damage he does with Trine though. What's Trine's damage? Trine is doing 111, okay, that's not good. Enemies. Kill her. Just okay. Right. I'm gonna need to deathblow here. Did Joel also have a mysterious question? I think he did. Right, that's a waste there. Yeah, she didn't bring the one with death sentence on it. This one with the death sentence on it, but he needs to cast Thief eventually. Yeah. We need to get him the one up first. And how much health do you have? 5,759. Yeah, she used to do more damage now. Now we need to battle her up again here. So we'll battle Tifa first. Okay, it's almost dead. Iron himself. sorry barrier here. If they would have treated that for the black room, everything and stuff that, you know. Because I don't want to run into a situation here where we need to, like, you know, where we cannot barrier for whatever reason. So he's going to need to, like, elixir on himself and stuff like that, because we don't have any flows left. Unless usually everyone gets low on MP and stuff like that, you know. He's gonna need rush. Low. Rush. You know what, we make an exit here actually. Just to get their MP up. We might need to reapply barrier again, like that auto when we're without barrier is actually very, very scary. Yeah. Only one again. That's a little bit of damage, but not much. So I think if we wait slightly longer, we can probably. I think we need barrier teeth again. Barrier teeth, please. Yeah, he's up the barrier. Nice, damage, that's nice. He's almost up the barrier though. Wonder if we could have gotten more deathblow at this point though. Barrier on her first though. Hopefully we have time here to heal her. Right, Claude to cure himself. Hit. Okay, 4,900. I think we did something that's almost to okay. Cross slash. It's actually very good. Yeah. Item really is America is almost out of the thing. America is almost up the barrier again. Okay, Claude, barrier, please. Let's get barrier on the top here. Come on, please. Why does it feel like it's going so fast when speed's set so slow? We only got a single death blow off. I feel lucky we did. And then after all that time we just die. I mean, could we still do it? Maybe, as long as we can keep the barrier up. Because we might get double turns here. We do have elixirs and she gives the fan. You know we can swap cave-in. Basically, we need him to do certain moves. Basically, we need to wait for limit breaks. We need to get hit, limit break. We need to get hit, limit break, basically. And then we need to make sure that we barrier up just before we run out. Some more times, that's key. But sometimes we need to prioritize healing here like that. We should probably elixir there instead. We know we can survive that and cross slash. Is he gonna be dead? No. Of course, and then he petrifies me. How much health does he have left? Because see, why is that ticking so goddamn slow when you have slow speed? Like, why is that a fucking turbo? Why is it so fast? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Does it tick faster at fast speed? You know, that was so close. That was just mega unlucky, I feel like, you know. Okay, so Demi or Trine does nothing, so Trine is a wasted space here as well. And also Black Poison and Gravity as well. So we don't need those. So what do you get instead? More steel? Maybe. Now let's put some elemental here just because it's funny. So time restore barrier is important. But the main problem is that we don't have fucking the Lag Phoenix Downs. Could load the file before the fight. Yeah, so because as you can see, there is no like save there or anything, and this just always puts you here. And even if you go inside here, for example, you might think that, oh, this triggers something, and you go back. Yeah, it's still, there's nothing you can do here now at this situation. However, there is of course this place here where we can, you know, where we could theoretically grind stuff that. So that is theoretically something we could do. Let's maybe try it. Like, I know that we shouldn't do that, but you know, and you know, I'm only gonna do like basically use like one fight, gain 1 level, try again, gain 1 level, try again, because I'm not gonna do the whole thing we did last time where we got just a shit ton of levels. Yeah, they should be doing low enough damage to where we can use defeat them like this. And see, here is the thought also about doing this. For example, like if you, for example, had 1000 HP, that would make the fight a little much more doable. But I think it's also like, for example, if you could make it so that you can have all the characters in front row, that would be a big, huge difference as well. Okay, that was actually not enough to kill them. That was not enough to kill them either. That's a bit scary actually. Deathblow someone. That was not kill it either, what? How the heck can they survive like a helmet? Like that doesn't make much sense. Yeah, he will probably need to try and... That's what I'm guessing. I wasn't gonna do this of course, but yeah, you know. So I don't know if we should be using these ones that we currently have on, stuff that, or if we should do a different setup. Let's add enemy skill back here. Actually, that's a better steal. This is the best steal again. 1040. This steal was okay. We just have one steal on. Yeah, but in choke mode maybe. Like I thought about, okay, maybe we, you know, maybe we just change things up here. I think we need one more level though. I'm pretty certain that... Wait, we are 23 though from... Oh, wow, I saved over the other file actually. Saved over the wrong slot, so now we cannot go back anyway. Yeah, so only one level higher. I think we're gonna go for one more level though. Even though, yes, if I use Dragon Armlet then we will take way less damage, but yeah. Probably we should be using a different setup actually to kill them. Bahamut. And you just try. Because technically we want to get the kills on Claude if possible and stuff like that. Like, we don't want to grind up here, like that's the main problem and stuff that, you know, but you know, there's only 2 this time. Again, eventually we are going to run out of tranquilizers, by the way, something to keep in mind as well. Or if the fighters do it all without tranquilizers or whatever. So that's them dead. Oh, yeah, we got turbo eaters from this, which is actually very, very useful. How much is it? Can we afford that even? It costs 100. You you know what? It's probably better to not heal fully here and just go for one more encounter. Save again and then just go for one more encounter. And I'm gonna call it a day there and stuff that, you know, and stuff that. I'm not gonna do one more attempt because it could still take a long time and stuff that, but yeah. But is that what we have to do this? And stuff that, so, because that makes me really worried about like the lowest level possible and stuff that, you know, because... Right, but the thing is we probably won't be using rune armlets then and not care about double AP weapons and instead have stronger weapons at this point. The question is though, would we have been, like, you know, would we be dead if luck really weren't affected by tranquilizers here is the question, you know. Because I feel the main problem is, for example, if we do this for too long, then Claude is gonna end up being too powerful. Stuff that, and then basically since we need to use Claude so much, it's gonna feel like really, really bad. One thing also is maybe if we were close enough with the kills, and maybe Claude could get Flame Beam at this point. Hey. We have Kyoto, we have Haze, we have the barrier, we almost have M barrier. Although M barrier I don't think helps in the fight. And the thing that I found that is like really weird is why do rest. One more, we probably have time for one more. And she's almost at the required health. Yeah, because I don't think we can go less material than having Restore on her and having Bahamut. Stuff that, so we're gonna go one more level on her because Tifa and Claude still feel is low enough level here. They're still only 21 each. Stuff that, which yes is high and stuff that, but you know. I do think also that if we would have equipped the dragon armlet on someone, then the fight would have been a lot more easier as well. When it's a good fight. And maybe also having full it makes it going to be good here. Because the thing is, for example, if you can almost have like 1,000 health or whatever, like even if the next level up doesn't give her 1,000 health, it's just that the health up helps so much against surviving there, but yeah. So we can definitely survive without having we can definitely survive without having barrier here. Hopefully it doesn't kill Claude on here. Might kill on the wrong target here. Not with her, but they should kill them. I think that might be enough. Probably not really. Turning off encounters just to keep safe there. So what's close stats here now? Now we have 80 their damage with that. 10 defense potential, 11. Yeah, see, it definitely feels like when you reach certain levels, the characters grow like way more and stuff like that, you know. So I think we've done one more. But normally I wouldn't want to go too high here, you know, but that's the main problem, right? Because then, of course, the problem ends up, then you're using Claude so much and stuff like that, and then Claude gets too powerful and then things become easy. But of course, we still need to only have one character survive in the fights and stuff like that, you know. Oh? Hello, Mr. Doorbell. I don't know how hard you are to beat though. Okay, let's just speed up here. Run. Yeah, he's not dead from that, so he's also a tough enemy here. Rush. Somersault. Okay, I don't remember what Doorbell guy gives. Okay, he gives you quite a little. Now it's so weird though that does it have to do with the speed here? Like, does somehow having the slow speed make it count quicker? Because why did both death sentence and that other thing when you were on slow speed, why did that count so slow? That's not that. Because we didn't have triple time speed on, like, and it's just like that it's just counting way too quick, like it should never be counting that fast. Actually, let me actually shock him up here, actually. Stop taking so much damage, Snake. Hopefully this stuns them, so they can stop attacking for a while. At least I didn't attack Claude there again. Mexi. I guess we kill them now, maybe. Right, and let's kill her as well here, just in case. Trying. Let's just heal everyone up here. I didn't want to use the limit break, but you know. Actually, having the cover could actually end up being dangerous there. I think though that this is gonna be enough for just gonna level everyone. No. Okay, that's two breathers in total, which is actually pretty nice. Oh, that was a huge climb actually in HP for Claude and she has her medical attack is 58, 57. I think that's fine. Which things are set up here is the question though. Okay, so we can have over 1000 health actually. She still has the most. Så Bahamut. Luck plus. Steal. Right, then do we go to the store? Yes, so we can have 990. We can have sense on you. Put this one on her so she can do the setup on Tifa instead of Claw doing it. Claw, I'm actually going to put the long range and the counter attack on you instead in the cover as well. And you can have a sense. She's gonna have a death blow, and he's gonna have the enemy skill with only fine on it. Who's gonna have a restore? She's gonna have a restore. You're gonna have an all. You're gonna have an all. You're gonna have all. And morph and manipulate. Right. Exit time and barrier. All and elemental instead, I think. Yeah, so she can cure and she can death blow, and I can we're gonna put this on medium speed here though and see how much that slows down the thing. But hopefully this will make it so that we can do it later on and stuff that, yeah. Yeah, so I didn't want to have to grind in all stuff that, but you know, yeah, and this is bad, right? Like going with the slower speed, so maybe this speed is better, but yeah, but I don't know why. Like, why was the death sentence? Because you saw like she only got like one attack off from the death sentence. And it said like the time of the death sentence was going way quicker than it should. And then if you can abuse like slow speed or whatever, right? But that feels like a thing that wasn't a thing before. Right? That if you had like slow speed on your characters, you wouldn't have to be with like super fast death sentence. Because I know how slow death sentence is supposed to be now. Is that because we're hasted? Yeah, that could be a thing. Because of haste setting. Maybe we ignore haste. Maybe we remove haste from the equation. But let's remove haste. And then have what instead? Have elemental here. Let's go with that instead. And then go with the slowest battle speed. So we can make it last longer. Actually, you know what? For science, we're gonna go inside a battle, and we're gonna see how quick does it count down here. How quick does it count down if we begin with immediate casting? death sentence on Tifa, and we have the death sentence on Aeris. And Quiet rather. So that's all. Cast Cure on her. And we cast death sentence on Tifa. Why does it all of a sudden feel super fast? That's no speed. 56, 55, 54, 53, 52. I don't know if that is a slower speed. $196 there with counter with the thing. It would be silly now if we can defeat him super quickly now because, you know, and if in this short time now we actually defeat him and stuff that, you know. Right, because now we're actually doing the thing correctly here. But the thing is just that if we would have had Phoenix Downs with us, you know, and stuff like that, then you might say that, yeah, you were being stupid and not getting Phoenix Downs. It's just indeed 100% correct, right? If you would have had a bunch of Phoenix Downs, you would have cleared it even with the lower setup, even without getting levels. Because basically the strat would you be used to have her deathblow every single time here. She's dead from that anyway. She's not dead, but you know. I think that might be enough. If that would have hit her, that would have dealt insane damage because of her health values. I'm just gonna run out the timer here and then I'm just gonna stop playing and stuff that, you know, I just wanna see how far we can get in this attempt here. I wanna see how much time can do here as well. So he can do 204 damage with counter attacking, which is pretty insane. We can do 160 there with that. What his flint break damages. Yeah, 650, that's a big upgrade. You can see how much those levels help there because it helps with the damage as well. And we don't have any Phoenix Downs or anything that works in there. Let's we put long things on cloud right, we didn't put them in the front row. Seems rush. But yeah, we can definitely probably clear it on this attempt really, but yeah, but the thing is basically you would say you'd be using the death sentence as late as possible on Thief and then you would hope to get lucky with the amount of hits you get from the death sentence. Or you can use dodge Lamau. Hit for 66 epic damage. The thing is though, it's close, regular attack can still hit for 200 there, but anyway, you know, I'll see more next time and stuff that, you know. I'm just gonna stop playing now and stuff that, you know. I'm just quit out for the game and stuff that, you know. Like just going into the